What's up? Got this fancy schmancy Kaiser here. So let's here. Can't break stride. Got to do it right. Maybe I don't know. Can I peel this up? Do I care? Or should I just cut it? Well, how about that? I think I'm down with that. Okay. It's a pretty nice box we got here. Got a drop bear 10-year. Huh. And how about it? I don't have any of these. It's like a, what is that, aluminum maybe? Maybe titanium. It's kind of heavy for aluminum, I guess. I don't know. But 10th anniversary. I didn't know that. All right. And in here, there we go. It is the KIZER Hyper in titanium scales, and let's see, ELMAX steel. It's numbered too. It's number, what does that say? Ooh, it's hard for me to read. Number 180. Okay, well, I'm not going to go any further with that. I'm going to get all this out of the way. And what's all this? Oh, there's more. Oh, okay, so check it out. That's pretty cool. It's got black and gold accents too. Button, pivots, the barrel spacers, all of it. You can make it gold, and a pocket clip. Ooh. Is that the same? Yeah, that's the same pocket clip. Titanium for sure. And then what's all this down here? Normally I wouldn't look at any of this, but I've never had a box like this, so might as well look at it. It's pretty cool. Kind of a higher end Kaiser, I guess. Just what fur? Nice cleaning cloth. Okay. Yeah, this is special here. Like, you can, I mean, if you get tired of the knife, you can just change up. So, okay, I'm looking in here. There's extra black hardware screws in case you lose one. But then there's a whole kit of the gold, so you can swap out and make it gold. I mean, I guess if you get tired of looking at it one way, you can change it out. That coin kind of in the way. The sticker can stay. All right, let's put this bag in here. That's pretty cool. I mean, I didn't realize all that was coming with it. I was just trying to get that. I didn't know anything about this whole case and all that, man. I guess I'll put this on too. Keep it all. Just killing a lot of time here over a box. All right, let's get rid of that. Okay, so I do like that sheep's foot, and I like this milling. It's got this like hand finish here that carries into this top part of the blade. It's pretty nice, pretty cool. Black coated titanium stiff pocket clip. Let's check that button. Little lock stick. I mean, it's not the best action. I don't don't think that's drop shut. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty smooth. Spidey flick, thumb flick, and of course the button. It's locked up really solid. I'm kind of curious before I go taking it all apart. I wonder if this is just adjusted funky. There's a lot of tension on that. Yeah, there's Loctite on it. Better. Nice action. Okay. Well, so yeah, let's dig in. Let's get it apart so we can fully check it in, and then we'll finish checking it out. There's a barrel spacer. This screw, not really sure what that does. Oh, okay. So this is a component up here. All this is a component. Huh, what do I want to do? I guess I want to take I want to take the whole thing apart. I mean, yeah. And then it looks like this screw and this screw are holding it all down. It's got two sections of components. Yeah, the bearings are dry. This is I don't know if it's a KIZER thing. I'm trying to think of what the knife was. But here's another knife that the face of the bearing is to the blade here, and then the face is to the liner there. I'm not sure if that means that that's done like that on purpose, or if that means it don't matter. I'm not sure. My guess is it don't matter, because both sides of those bearings run. So that's going to be my guess, is that it doesn't matter which way you face them. Okay, well, this scale, I took the screw out of it, so I'm guessing this liner should come out of there now. And then that screw holds that pocket clip in. So it's got a cool pocket clip design. Slides in and then a screw holds it in from the back. And I mean, I love that, because there's never an opportunity for that to have issues. It's got some snail scratching on the inside of this, a fair amount. I wonder what that's about. Yeah, I mean, there's a fair amount of scratching on the inside of that scale. This side is just pretty much milling. You can see how it's been milled. Let's get that bearing off of there. And that insert doesn't seem like it wants to come off. I know there's a screw holding it on, but yeah, that bearing is saying, no, I'm good. I'm good in here, man. But I'm not going to tolerate that. I want that off so I can clean underneath it. And there we go. Yeah, see, I want to clean that up. But I'm not going to force the issue on that insert. It doesn't want to come off of there? Okay. I'm going to leave that be. I'm going to put a screw back in it and be done with it. It may have something to do with, I noticed that one of the features of this knife was you can change the scales out on the aluminum version. Now, I don't know why I would buy the titanium version and then change out for aluminum scales, but I guess you could do that because it's one of the features is that you can change the colors of the knife. I don't know, maybe. I could be completely wrong about that, but that's what I thought I saw. And so making this insert modular makes it so you can just change the scale and the rest, you're good. But, all right, quit farting around, man. Let's get to it. Get it cleaned up. So I was just going to get the aluminum one. But, of course, right about the time that I was going to get the aluminum one, KIZER drops a big sale. And I had a promo code for a discount. And I don't know if that was for a return or I don't know what that was about, but it saved me a little bit of money. So in the end, I was able to pick up this titanium scale ELMAX version for around $150. And so the aluminum version with, what steel was that on the aluminum version? The steel on the aluminum version is, come on, man, think. I think it's S35VN. But I saw this version and I thought, you know what? I'm going to upgrade. I'm going to get the good one. I'm going to get the nice one with the titanium and the ELMAX. So I kind of splurged and I got this one. But I don't think the aluminum scaled version was a lot less. I mean, it was a little less, not a lot less. So I think that swayed me as well. All right. Pretty simple cleanup. Let's get it put back together. Button down right there. Got our little pin. We'll put the button on the blade. Let's get a bearing on there first. All right. I'm going to go face down. And I'm going to match that on the other side. But we're going to put a couple of drops of lubrication on this. Because it really, I did see some oil. Let me slow down there. I did see a little bit of oil. All right, let's put this together at the same time. Make that a lot easier. So then I'm going to match this side with that side. Make them the same. Oop. Didn't really want that to happen. Okay. And the spring. There it is. That's an odd feel kind of process right there to get those springs in that hole properly. There we go. Everything felt like it fell into place right there. Put this pivot screw in to kind of hold it all together. A lot of tension on that screw. That's because that button's not right. Okay. Well, let's back up. Get that button right. We'll take another run at it. Let's try it again. I think I'm going to lock that blade out. Try it from that spot right there. Like how they brought these two scales together. Interesting. Look at that machining right there. How that piece and this piece come together. Pretty cool. All right. Let's get this thing back together. Messing around, man. There it is. All right. Let's see if we got it right this time. Feels right. Won't know until I turn it over. Put a little tension on the screw first. Well, the screw run better this time. Let's check that button. Yep. Okay. Only got one more screw. It's right there in that barrel spacer. Barrel. There we go. That was I can tell you that was a little bit of finagling going backwards to get that thread to line up. Yep. Just a little bit. Let's check for blade play. A little bit. Let's put a little tension on it. Oh yeah, it could definitely take some. Better. Maybe just a touch still. Just a little tiny bit. About 1/8 of a turn maybe. Okay, nice. Let's get rid of all this and we'll finish checking it out. Man, it's pretty simple disassembly, huh? You were with me. It was pretty simple. Wasn't a lot going on there. So I don't know what this coating is on this blade, but I do like the form. This is coated, hand finished, satin, rough satin. It's pretty nice. It's an attractive, pardon me. It's an attractive piece. I like it. It's not a real large piece. It's a fairly compact piece. So the action, I mean, it's everything that I thought it would be. Pretty darn good, and completely drop shut. So much so, I'm gonna check that blade again. Yeah, we're good. Just the tiniest little bit of lock stick. Yeah, not much. Ergonomics. So this grip back here, it's got this nice cutout for that front finger. It really provides enough support there. I can feel it. The pocket clip disappears. It's down low. It's not centered, but even down low, it's high enough up here that it's lost in there. It really does disappear in a strong grip right here. The blade's plenty pointy, and this grip right here is definitely confident, not very confident, very confident. It's leaning up here. Small, compact knife, but with the pocket clip, the scales, this cutout for the finger. This is the nice landing pad for the thumb. There's no jimping here, so it's smooth. But these two thumb studs do kind of help provide a platform. Got a platform here and then another one there. And so, man, this is a really confident grip. Like in hand, even wet, encountering resistance, this knife goes forward, I believe. Yeah. Really like the grip. Very comfortable. And of course, there's this spot here to choke up and do detail work. That stuff. Yeah, I wanted to point out one other thing. So even back here, it's fair for me to say that that's a four-finger knife. Like I'm getting four fingers. Legitimately, I'm on with all four fingers. Like I don't feel like I'm falling off here, and it's probably because I'm barely here, but up here I've got plenty of space, so I feel a full grip there. I mean, this is a confident. I mean, going towards very confident for sure. The only reason I'm not saying very confident is because I don't have like jimping for my thumb. If I had that jimping, I'd say very confident. But everything else, it's locked in. I like it. And that action, really nice. Reminds me of the original. That's what it reminds me of. Yeah, this is right here. The size, this cutout, the overall feel, this posture right here is very similar on this. Very similar. This is the black copper scales. Very similar. Yeah. And I love these. I've got one in aluminum as well. This is in 154 cm with the copper scales. But I mean, I had the aluminum one version in my pocket today. Yep. Yeah, I like that knife for sure. But I like the grip on this. Let's check the pocket clip. It's a little different. If it'll clear this front part, I think it's going to run perfectly. Yeah, I mean, come on. Just the tiniest little peak of that silver titanium sticking up there, but I really like this pocket clip. It's got really good tension along almost the whole clip. That's one hand in, one hand out on this thick material. Jean size material, no different. I mean, it's just really grippy. It's got a great grip. It's not going anywhere. And then my favorite spot back here on this outside right corner, it's going to run perfect. And there'll be no snag on that seam because it's smooth. Yeah, I mean, that pocket clip is a win. 100% win on that pocket clip, for sure. Safety. Can I catch that blade? Nope. And the tip? No, not a chance. Not getting that tip. And so the pocket clip's awesome. The safety of the knife, you can be confident to put this in your pocket. You're not going to contact the blade or the tip in any way. It's got, I was going to say, so the pocket clip's reversible. It's worth noting. I mean, yeah, you can put it in this other side, and it's got a screw inside that liner so you can lock it in there. So definitely with it being a button lock, I mean, 100% this could be for left-handies. Yep. Very nice. And so one thing worth mentioning is the fit and finish of all of this. Everything's been knocked down. It's nice and smooth. It's, I mean, when you look at it, it's been beveled. They've put a bevel on everything, but there's no sharp edges. I mean, even the insides of these liners, I mean, albeit they're way sharper than this outside beveled edge here and here, but it's not sharp. It's been knocked down. You know, all this has been knocked down. Yeah, and so the knife is smooth and very comfortable in the hand. I like it. And I wouldn't have any reason to suspect that the aluminum version isn't done in the same fashion. The aluminum scales should be done the same way. And the pocket clip. You know, I'm interested enough, I'm going to look real quick. It'll be like that for you. And in a blink of the eye. So looking up close at imaging of the aluminum version, the aluminum scales with the S35VN, it looks like the exact same pocket clip, and it's mounted exactly the same, and it's left or right, and everything's beveled exactly the same way. So it saves you, you know, a chunk of change, and I'm thinking it's about $50 less for the S35VN and the aluminum scales versus the titanium and the ELMAX. Yeah. I wonder if it's sharp. Boy, you hate to get high-end steel, super steel, and then the thing's not sharp. But that is not the case here. This thing is ridiculously sharp. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this ranks right up there with some of the sharpest factory edges that you get. I mean, it's wicked, wicked, wicked sharp. So great attention to detail on their part to, you know, put a knife out with super steel, top materials, and then make sure that it's wicked sharp. My guess is maybe even it's been stropped, which, you know, a lot of times they belt sand them or put an edge on with a belt and then they don't strop them. But I think that's stropped. It's wonderfully sharp. So price and availability. I think they're $170 something on sale at White Mountain Knives. I believe they're the same price at KIZER.com. Not 100% what Mojave has them for, but I'm going to find out. Yeah, so all the sites are kind of sold out of some of these. Like Mojave doesn't have this one. They were selling it for the same price, like $180. Yeah, and then the aluminum version, it's in a red and something, and then a black, I think, black and red. So like I think red and blue and black and red, and they're like $120 roughly. And those are in aluminum with S35VN steel. So, yeah, I mean, I'm digging it. and it's going to go in the case right next to these two, the two that I own of those. And without a doubt, this is, I mean, I love that clip. The ergonomics are solid. In a pinch, if I had to bring this to bear, it could function as a backup self-defense weapon, just like this. These aren't big knives, but hey, they'll function. Nice little pocket knives. Anyways, appreciate you watching.